right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that's teaching this word in all true faith and sincerity. And today, I just want to title this lesson, the restoration. And pretty much, we were broken down as a nation, beginning mentally by following, these idols and going through these several captivities. We was broken down as a nation, but now Yahweh Shemel Shai is restoring us, beginning with this word. We're going to be set in our own land. That's going to be part of restoration as well. But also, those that have had us captives and treated us treacherously, well, that those very things going to be done to them, and they're going to be subject unto us. That's what's going to complete that restoration. So it pretty much this article kind of inspired this lesson. It reads, this is from NBCnews.com. It reads, Biden apologizes for forced Native American boarding school policy that caused abuse and death for children. And you go into this devil, and it's the history of America. It's riddled with evil and only evil, chiefly to the children of Israel, man. Let's talk about how this man came with smooth words, but yet war was in his heart. But as you can see, to make things better, this nigga just gonna apologize. No, that ain't good enough. It says the president's apology come after a bombshell Interior Department investigation. Let's see. Yep, let's jump. It says President Joe Biden delivered, and this nigga, there's been a lot of reports of speculation this nigga really dead. And just show you just everything, just this whole system is going to shits. But I'm continue. It says Biden delivered an apology Friday for a United States policy that forcibly separated generations of indigenous children from their families for more than 150 years and sent them to federally backed boarding schools for forced assimilation. I formally apologize as a president of the United States of America for what we did, Biden said in strident remarks. It's long overdue. So as you can see, this weak ass apology, that ain't finna fit shit, man. Matter of fact, let's get some, cause it was the Lord that gave us into your hands. Let's get that Isaiah 47. You ain't sorry, nigga. You enjoyed it. Isaiah 47 in verse 6. It says, "I was wroth with my people." See. And that was because of us, going after these other guys, man. So the Lord, to show forth his anger, he put us in the captivity under these other nations. That's how the Lord smote us. That's how the Lord showed forth his anger, by putting these different nations over us. That's why I said, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. And who is this concerned? The Edomites. It said, thou didst show no mercy upon the ancient, hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. See? So this nigga, he couldn't wait to get his hand on the children of Israel. It said the Lord gave him to him, and it wasn't no limit. 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 It wasn't no He didn't say stop. You hit him to, that was enough last. No, he didn't show no mercy. That's why the scripture says, "Give me no affliction from the affliction of an enemy, man. No wound, but the wound of an enemy, man." Because Esau he sincerely hate Jacob. Those different policies and things to keep us subdued. Esau is really sincere with it, man. Cause we're natural born enemies. So that this devil was lying, and let's just say he felt some type. That apology ain't enough, man. See, there's a thing called justice that's about to play out in this profession. You think a nigga, you know what I mean, did a couple of robberies, killed a couple of niggas, and he finally got caught. Yeah, that's a form of justice, But this nigga, the biggest crime in history, this nigga hijacked the earth. You don't think justice is about to come down from this man? This Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled. See? What did the natives? You came to the natives, man. On some bullshit. And forced them to, they said forced assimilation. They, and that show you the Edomites, man. You had Antiochus. Pretty much it was decreed that everybody had to come under his, the Greekish fashion. And that's what them border school was. He forcing them Gadites and Reubenites, the natives, northern tribes to conform to their, under the banner of civilizing the world. But the only thing this nigga did was make shit 100 times worse. It says, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. See, yeah, because this nigga, these different treaties, even up to this day, it was an incentive for you to get the jab. If you go get the jab, you get you a free coupon for French fries at McDonald's. Whatever. That was, you know what I mean? And that's just something that's scratching the surface. It talks about the things that this man do in secret. That's why that scripture talk about double, man. You see, we only know the half of what this devil have done, but it's enough to throw him under the jail, though. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. See, justice is coming on this man. Why the hell you even saying you sorry? That shit happened over 150 years ago, as they said. Generations, and now you is weighing heavy on your heart today. Get the fuck out of here, man. No, justice is about to overtake him. It says, and when thou shalt, it's like it, when thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end and deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. See, that's a form of restoration. That's going to be a form of that restoration, the Lord giving the enemies unto our hands, subjecting them unto us, man. Out of all this shit, you wonder why Jake in the position he in. You see a Jake with a Pooh Shiesty mask. You already associate that with him having a switch. That's a wound. That's like a scar. So it's a story behind that. Why this devil and this system, this hardcore slavery, the generations being under this in this pit, brought forth that scar, man. So how things are gonna be made right? The Lord is gonna flip the script, and He's gonna, matter of fact, let's get that. It's in the book of Isaiah. That's the spirit. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, in verse 10, it reads, "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls." See, and this is going into the kingdom of heaven, man. And it said the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, showing you it was a ruins. And this is going to be the physical part, because we build on that spiritual now, man, by the way of His word. Because this word what's sparking the restoration. You know, but then it's gonna get to the point you physically gonna see the restoration. You seeing the walls of the city. It says, "And their kings shall minister unto thee." Nebuchadnezzar, Pharaoh, these different kings who have came and went even up to this day is going to be subject unto us, man. It says, "For in my wrath I smote thee." And just going back, what we read in Isaiah the 47th chapter, how the Lord showed forth his wrath. How did that smiting take place? By giving us into the hands of the enemies. It says, "But in my favor have I had mercy on thee." See, so as you can see, the Lord smiting us, is by the way of putting us in slavery. Because you can see where that mercy, where the Lord is consoling us and restoring us, that favor is also going to be, it's shown by the way of His word, but also it's going to be shown by the way of these nations bending unto us. The apostles went into that word blessed. That's you gonna know we're blessed when these nations come and bending unto us, man. That's that restoration. Matter of fact, I think it's actually, matter of fact, let me just continue on. It says thy gates, therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. So we're gonna have a booming economy, as you want to say in modern terms. It's not gonna be a one day you short. As today's time, you might hear on the news, the Dow dropped. None of that shit ain't gonna be in the kingdom of heaven. It's gonna be a continued abundance of riches, man. And this riches is gonna be the tribute from these nations. That's why I said they're gonna bring the forces of the tribute, man. It says, "For the nation and the kingdom that shall not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted." And they show you that we're going to be ruling. We're the ones that are going to set the policies on earth, which is the law, statutes, and commandments. This is part of that restoration. It said, "The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary. And I will make the place of my feet glorious." And these trees, that's, like I said, it's going to be a physical. You're going to see the physical aspect of that restoration as well, man. As we getting it now, we getting it being mentally repaired and restored. But then you're going to actually see it by the Lord's going to give us a new body. The land is, going to have to be purged by the way of World War III. It's going to be cleansed, and you're going to actually see the trees and life. It says, "The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee." See? So that's gonna, you think apology, they afflict you and they just said they sorry and they gonna rule that region, you gonna rule this. No, man. That they had to come bending unto thee. They was afflicted us. Now they gotta be afflicted. Well, that's been a rich man. He in his lifetime he was dealing well while we had to receive the bad. Now you got to drink that cup, and that's what's about to come. It says, "The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion and the Holy One of Israel." See? So they ain't gonna have no choice but to acknowledge us, as the sons of the living power, man. We're going to be a representation of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua on the earth, man. But as you can see how this restoration, the Lord smote us and broke us down by the way of sending these nations against us and causing them to prevail. Now, the favor, is being shown now, and ultimately the Lord is gonna complete it by the way of, setting us in our land, which is you're going to pretty much the new covenant, Deuteronomy 28, uh, concerning the blessings, man. And in that, it talks about us having these nations, you know. So yeah, I just hope it will edifying. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakha Kodash, double honors to the apostle and elder of the great millstone. Shalom to the elect that teaches word in all true faith and sincerity. Shalom.